So you want to get into 3D printing? Here's what I've learned, and this is my setup. First of all, you're going to need a 3D printer with resin. Put a handle on the lid so you can lift it up. Most of these don't come with a handle, otherwise you end up making a mess like I did before I put the handle on. Get yourself a well-ventilated space or an extractor fan, such as this. Get yourself a light so you can see what you're doing, although this light specifically illuminates this bed because this camera gets fed by this shutter feed by this printer. And I get lovely time lapse. I've got a big proper work light over the top, which costs me nothing. It's also environmentally friendly because it's low powered. Woo, get a mirror to stare at yourself every now and again. Optional extra. Get yourself a mask because the fumes are terrible with resin. Get yourself some IPA and a couple of tubs to do your washing. This is my dirty wash. This is my clean wash. So I put stuff in here first to get the most of the gunk off. Then I clean it up with this. Although this is getting a bit brackish and we'll end up having to go in here. Put a camera on your mask if you want. You know, because you can do POVs and keep your hands free. Because you're going to have gloves on your hands and mess. And you don't really want to get that shit over your nice phone. This is a plastic scraper for getting stuff off the PEP should you need it. I also use it for scraping off excess from my build plate. That's the build plate, by the way, and the PEP is the plastic film that's inside the vat, which is that thing that holds the nonsense. That is a calibration mark that will come later. That's a funnel. I've got side cutters. I've got various different types and strengths of brushes. This is just a normal Wilco brush that I cut down so it's a little bit more firm, more like a toothbrush, but not quite that firm. I have a metal scraper which is used to get off the stuff off the build plate like that, and I like to use it that way as opposed to that way because it just gets the prints off easier for me. Get yourself some tweezers for getting the small bits off. These are my favourite tweezers, actually, the small ones, which are flat-headed. I got long nose. I got long ones. I got gloves. Did I mention wear gloves? Yeah, this shit is really bad for your skin. So make sure you're wearing a mask, eye protection, and gloves. And then I got a toolbox full of other bits and pieces that I might need, like a backup scraper, blah 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 blah. You will also need a bin, which I've not pictured here. You will need a space that does not let UV light in, and if you are doing time lapses like with this lovely little fella here and with the shutter release cable, then create a box, which I have done. Here it is, out of foam core, which blocks off any light, and I throw off blankets on the top of it as well, so no light gets in and I can wander off and do my thing. And that is the quick breakdown. I couldn't do it under a minute, so there we go. Yeah, enjoy. I think that's everything. If there's anything I missed, just make a comment. Yeah, in the comments. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's my Sailor Jerry for when everything's done and relaxing. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot: tray to hold all the shit and you don't spill it on the floor. Very important. Okay, ciao.